Hey everybody, Varun here from Language Academy. Guys, very excited to have Rosie with me today. 8 each in her PT exam, and I have seen her working hard. She has worked a lot, she has put in a lot of effort, and you have scored 8 each finally today. Congratulations, Rosie, very well done. I would like to start with reading section, right? That was one section you were scared about. You were scared about, you were not really sure what you have to do. You've got 83 in reading this time. What do you think? What made the difference this time as compared to your previous attempts, which helped you to get this score? Because reading was one section you were not confident about, or sometimes you were a bit scared about, right? What do you think was the difference?
First of all, thank you, my God, and thank Language Academy. Yeah, reading section is the one which I was really struggling for. In my previous attempt, I got only 76, and then I missed by 3 points. And then the very day in that I gave my exam, I got my result, and then I came back here, and then I told you that this is my score, and then you said okay, we'll work on that, and then the from that day I came to the lab and I attended, like, we do have the reading sections every 2 hours, and then one for the first hours we have to do by ourselves, and the second hour the teacher will give us the proper explanation why this particular option fits into this sentence, and they explain thoroughly everything thoroughly. That's how I got my score.
So basically, extra reading classes or grammar classes help you to figure out the reasoning behind the blanks, right? Because when you sit in the lab, you just practice by yourself and you ask your doubts. But when you practice a mock test by yourself and then the tutor discuss with each and every student, you come to know the exact reasoning. Because a lot of time what happens is our thought process is different as compared to the thought process of what the author is talking about in the passage. So it's very important you take as many reading sessions you can, guys. Along with that, you need to make sure that you understand the reasoning and the logic behind the blanks, because reading blank is something you can't just cram, right? You can't understand one blank and you understand the reading. It's more and more of practice, and then only you get used to the scenario and get used to the context. Speaking, you have scored a perfect 9 in speaking as well. Earlier you used to get 72. From 72 to 90, what is the secret behind that?
The first thing is the lab session over here, because in the lab we get the environment, like the real exam environment, and the constant feedback from you guys. And we do have many sectional mock tests, and you know that I did every sectional mock test every day, and then from that you guys see our each and every question thoroughly, like we have around 34 questions, and you just go thoroughly from 1 2 3 4, like thoroughly. So like you people used to look after what are the mistakes we do in every sections. So you just the first section read aloud, you always look after us and what sections we are actually missing, like S, ES, ED, and everything. That's how I got my point.
So basically, it's more about taking the mock test, and it's not just about taking the mock test. It's more about the feedback after the mock test, right? So you take a mock test, you just see the score, you just see the feedback by yourself, but you don't really know where you're missing out. And even if you know where you're missing out, you need to know how to improve. So it's very important that you take as much feedback as you can, guys, so that you can be very careful about the mistakes you're making, and you know what you need to take care of when you go and sit for the exam. Writing is perfect 90 again. What is the secret behind that?
It's the tricks, the tips and tricks, and the feedbacks from you guys. Because whenever I used to do the writing, I didn't make up much more keywords, and I did a lot of spelling mistakes. But then you guys, just looked after that, and then you have to do correction in this particular area, and with the summarized written text as well, because you told us to pick up the most important keywords. That's how
worked. That's
what.
Okay, I would like to ask you one thing, right? Did you add any extra word in right from dictation this time?
I did.
You did, and that worked, right?
I remember that archaeologist, and then I was confused whether to put E in the AE in the sentence or not.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I just wrote it
Add
down.
both of them.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. That's fine. So that is one of the tip or tricks you can say you can use as well. If you're not really sure, you can add extra few words. We have tested it and it works. Rosie, any final advice for students out there? What are the do's? What are the don'ts? And what are the things they need to take care of, please?
First of all, I would say just practice hard and then come regular to the lab sessions, because whenever you practice in your home, there is no one to look after what mistakes you are doing. And in the language academy there are tutors over here, and the most important thing is that I'm kind of introvert person, but what I did is that I sit near to the main computer where you give feedback to the students, and then what I feel is like whenever I sit near to your computer, the feedbacks that you have given to the other students that can work for me as well.
That's right.
That's how I got like many feedbacks, and these feedbacks can work for me, and then I can improve in this particular section, and then how it works.
That's a clever thing, huh?
Yeah.
That's very important. You make sure you take as much feedback you can, and then practice regularly and be consistent when it comes to your lab sessions and practice, because the more you practice, the better you'll get. And PT is just about practice. Once you get used to the exam format, once you are used with the scenario, what happens in the exam, you'll be very comfortable and you are going to get your score like she has got. Congratulations once again. All the best for your Nati now. That's it from this video, guys. Make sure you keep on practicing. Do not give her, and aim for the best, and you will get the best. Thanks, guys. Varun from Language Academy.